Mike, can you just kind of tell us what happened when you went off the floor and kind of, what happened after that back in the locker room?
Just end of the quarter, just first quarter felt a little tug or whatever in my hammy, and came to the bench and made the staff aware. Told them I'd try to just run on and play through it to see how it feels, and just kept getting sore and sore as the more I was running on it. So they decided to pull me, and we just did treatment, in the back, different things to try to see if it loosen up or have a little bit of discomfort kind of go away. But seeing how the game was going, and knowing that we might have a couple days now before our next series, just to pull the plug on tonight and see about how things will go tomorrow.
Eric Walden, Salt Lake Tribune.
Mike, obviously, just kind of as a follow-up to that, has there been any kind of prognosis made? I mean, the team's in at the status, sore right hamstring. Is there any sense at this moment, kind of what a timeline is, or is it really just kind of a wait and see thing in this moment?
Yeah, there's no definitive diagnosis right now. I think that we'll wait tomorrow and reassess and see where we're at, and go from there. Obviously, it's the playoffs, so my mindset is I'm gonna be ready to play. So that's the kind of visual I've put in front of myself, that I'm gonna be ready. So but at the same time, we're gonna just see what happens in the next few days, and be smart about how we approach it going into this next series.
Alex Behar, Salt Lake Tribune.
Mike, with the hamstring, obviously you've missed a couple stretches here in this season. Just how concerned are you about it right now?
Frustrated, frustrated for sure. It's something that I've worked tirelessly, I guess that's the word, kind of night and day on, and put a lot of effort into it, showing up early, staying late, strengthening, running, conditioning, everything. And it's just one of those things you can't really, you don't know when it'll happen or why it happens. It just does. And for me, it's it's never been a true hamstring pull where it just knocks you out. It's just like a small tweak that's just enough to cause discomfort and worry some folks. So that's the frustrating part.
Nick Friedel, ESPN.
Like, a couple quick ones. First, just for clarification, are you going to get an MRI tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll get one in the morning.
And as far as getting past this series, being up 3-1, given the cloud that hung over you guys after that Denver series, you feel like it boosts the psyche of the group, given the way you closed everything down tonight?
Well, yeah, I think, we obviously knew and felt, kind of like the underlying pressure of being up 3-1 again. And, but at the same time, we also know that this team is different. This team has grown a lot since then. We learned a lot from that, and those growing pains are necessary to if you want to win a championship, you're gonna have to go through that kind of, those years where you have situations like that. And hopefully that was our lesson learned. And we came out tonight, really locked in. You could tell from the first, possession how we were going to come out and play. And it was beautiful to be a part of a win like that, especially given the circumstances.
All right, we have time for one more, and it will come from Ryan Miller, KSL.com.
Hey, Mike, could you just kind of compare this hamstring versus the other two times that kind of made you miss time?
It feels less than the last one, and that previous one felt less than the one before that. So I you know, I feel like I'll be fine eventually, and hopefully that'll be, you know, game one of second round. But I can't say for sure right now. Obviously, we'll reassess tomorrow. But my mindset is set on playing and being ready to go. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to do that.
Okay, that's it for tonight. Thanks so much, Mike.
All right, thank you.